We finally arrived in Sardinia.
In this video, we will be exploring Olbia and Alghero, which are provinces of Sassari in Sardinia. But first, we will be having an overnight stopover at Civitavecchia.
I love this. You hook your towels here, and we have some toiletry items. I always like, and please look how clean the fan is.
The floors are shiny.
Yeah. Please look at the reflection. Like blown away.
Nice.
You got a souvenir from the hotel.
Yeah. It's called a museum guest house. And it's something we collect. I don't have one that is Italy.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Thank you.
Right. They offer complimentary breakfast.
Yeah, it's breakfast, and it's because we have to take a ferry really early. It's perfect for us. This is typical Italian breakfast. They don't really, they're not known for having a big breakfast. They have like what we call this in German Zwieback. We have here like muffins and little cakes, and then we have coffees and teas, fridge, and everything is included. And we love Conad. It's perfect. I like it.
Although we were able to check in early in the afternoon, we just stayed in until sunset to rest for a bit. Jumping from one city to another can take its toll, so it's good sometimes to slow it down a bit.
That's your sign, the sausage dog.
Huh?
Anyway, Civitavecchia is a coastal town southwest of Rome, and its port, built in the 2nd century, still retains some of its original features like the Roman dock.
I can smell fresh baked pizza, the dough. Oh my god, this is massive. Star Wars.
Yeah?
Hear it?
Yeah.
Can we check out what it is?
The port area also includes the 16th century Michelangelo fort and Piazza della Vita. The fort was commissioned by Pope Giulio II and designed by none other than Michelangelo himself. It was intended to protect the port and town from attacks by pirates during the period that it was part of the Papal States. Today, the fort is the headquarters of the captaincy of the port and is a military zone.
Ooh, there are like speedboats coming. There's one. You can catch it.
Aside from the piazza and the fort, there are several other sites that you can visit here. But we prefer to just take it slow, figure out where to grab dinner, and sleep early, because we will be taking the first ferry tomorrow going to Olbia. Pretty happening, yeah. As for dinner, we found a place called Pizzeria del Ghetto. Don't get fooled by the name though, they have really good pizzas for decent prices. They give generous portions too. Marinara?
It's super heavy.
Yeah.
If we would have brought a bottle, we could have, also had water.
Yeah.
Many hours later.
And you don't even fit on this.
What?
This is peach pastry. How is it? Is it filled?
No.
What's your first impression? There, you can go there. Yeah, go in the shade. I can show you.
Yeah.
I'm a bad girl.
After spending half the day traveling and trying to find our apartment, we decided to just buy some groceries, rest, and call it a day.
Day 2.
This beach is better than Rimini.
That Rimini was not really the beach we were looking for. Oh my god, he's selling the Dua Lipa dress.
Water is super clear.
I feel good.
Sardinia is known for its crystal clear turquoise waters and pristine beaches. At first impression, it certainly did not disappoint. There's no need to stress over finding the perfect beach, as there's hardly a beach here that's not worth visiting. You'll be spoilt for choice, though finding one that's not too crowded during peak summer season is a different story.
Getting ready.
The most crowded beaches are those usually accessible by public buses. That's why it's recommended to rent a car.
It's like vanilla and chocolate. Or is it us?
Also, public transportation in Sardinia is extremely limited, and the only regular connections are those between major towns and cities. Look at how his car is.
Is it tight? Welcome to Italia. Bella, che bella.
Day 3.
You cannot simply rely on buses all the time to get you to the beach that you want to visit, or just about anywhere else of interest. As for us, we did our research beforehand and we're quite okay with just public transportation, and of course, a lot of walking, at least for now. Heading to the south,
Yes.
beaches.
Explore the other side of Olbia. You can see a little bit from the porch from the other side.
Let's go.
Hey, turn around. Turn to the right side. Oh, this is what my home river looks like. Just wider.
How is it?
It's not bitter, even though it looks like it's black coffee, but it's a mixture of condensed milk, sugar, and coffee, and then they put it in a shaker. Yeah, it's actually quite good. A bit sweet. Yeah, let's find a place.
What?
Sure.
The wind is so strong. And this concludes our stay in Olbia. We simply had beach days, and out of the two we visited, we prefer the last one, Piazza delle Saline. There's a long stretch of beach and definitely plenty of space for everyone. The day after, we're on our way to Alghero by train. Let's see what's first class. Trains here do not travel frequently, and the one that we took looked old and it doesn't seem to be well maintained. There is no air conditioning, and it feels like a preheated oven inside.
Oh my god.
It was late, and to no surprise, there was a mechanical issue and we had to transfer to a bus. Surprisingly, we passed by a lot of abandoned buildings and factories, which means, sadly, that the economy is not doing really well.
Everything abandoned. can't even keep the industrial zones.
As if things couldn't get any worse, there are a ton of dead cockroaches at the entrance of our rented apartment, which is definitely not a good sign. Not to mention the overflowing trash bin outside beside the door. At least they provided us with bug spray just in case. The only redeeming factor of this place is its location. The apartment is quite close to several restaurants and not too far from the coast.
Like Catalonia.
If you're wondering why there's a Catalan flag, Alghero was once under Catalan-Aragonese rule and Torre de Portal is one of the few remaining structures from that period.
Looks like a different zone. You find those everywhere. I had accidents with these cards. I was playing around with kids.
With my mug on me.
And I did not know what a handbrake is. So I rolled off
You
the
roll off.
road.
Our first impression of Alghero, it's way better than Olbia. Though it's more touristy and commercialized, there's just much more to do here. There's also an amusement park near the port. And of course, like any touristy coastal destination, you'll find countless bars and restaurants dotting the coastline close to the city. We skipped all of those to spend some time at the beach to enjoy the sunset. After sundown, we made our way back to the historic center to see how touristy it is. It's quite busy.
Piazza I cannot read it. Civitavecchia?
We mostly checked out which establishments are popular among the crowds, particularly restaurants, and what the souvenir shops are selling.
It's a really great idea. Unfortunately, so small you can't even see the numbers.
We did not try any food though, as we find that restaurant reviews are not reliable when they are located in areas that are popular among tourists. People usually just give 5 stars out of 5 just for the sake of it, or even if they have not tried proper Italian food. Then, we went to the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception. It is one of the largest churches in Sardinia and one of the city's main monuments located in the historic center. The cathedral's interior is adorned with intricate marble and wooden furnishings, as well as several paintings which we found to be quite impressive. We stayed longer than we expected as we enjoyed admiring all the details. Today, we are heading to another part of the city. We'll be exploring the port, which is connected to the old town. On our way there, we passed by Chiesa di San Francesco, which is one of Alghero's tourist attractions. It was originally built with a Catalan Gothic design in the 14th century, but was later given a Renaissance facelift after it partially collapsed in 1593. We did not go inside, but we have read that its interior is a must-see, so do go in if you have the time.
Actually a really nice day.
Yeah.
Wait.
Alghero's old Catalan walls runs from Porta a Mare and the marina in the north. which is where we started from, to Piazza Sulis in the south.
Skiing in winter, sailing in summer.
There's a pedestrian path here along the ramparts that give you magnificent views of the coastline. You can also admire the old cannons and reconstructed wooden catapults that were used as defenses for the fortress city. It's quite a nice place to go for a stroll or hang out, so we spent some time here enjoying the sun and views. We also revisited the historic center to see how it is during daytime. The rest of the afternoon, we just spent it checking out what grocery stores are selling and buying what we need to cook for dinner as we have a fully equipped kitchen.
The next day.
Another beach,
Bit of a different.
same coastline though.
Yeah, because we came all the way from the tower.
Yeah.
We are staying actually there. Yeah. Look at this. You can ring the bell and then they serve you. Okay, that's super.
Today is another beach day for us. We are now at the northern part of the city to check out the beaches here. The first one felt a bit too commercialized for our taste, so we walked further up and arrived at a part of Alghero with lots of trees called Maria Pia. Even though the beach here is quite busy, it's better as it's far from the resto bars and loud music. There's also a lot of shade thanks to the natural canopy. On our way back after sunset, we took a closer look at the amusement park. It's quite lively and looks like it caters more to families with kids, and also perhaps to those who are still kids at heart. We did not try any of the rides as we would rather do things that we cannot do regularly, like lay around the beach the whole afternoon. Also, there's a bigger amusement park that we can always go to back home. Then we checked out more souvenir shops. However, we did not buy anything. Not even the red corals, mostly turned into jewelry, that Alghero is also known for. It was not in our to-do, more like to-buy list, and we never looked into how sustainable these businesses are, so we just ended up window shopping.
The following day.
Are you uncomfortable?
Yeah, the first time.
Okay, you were doing great, he said. See, he already left, he's not even looking at you anymore. So you didn't bump into anything, we're staying 5 meters away from everything. I didn't drop the GoPro yet. All good.
Yeah. We're super slow.
You're not allowed to drive faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope next time we're gonna do a whole day, okay?
On our last day in Alghero, we had to rent a boat. It's one of those things that you should not skip while in Sardinia. Though we only rented it for half a day, which is not really worth it. Do a full day if you can. There are a lot of boat rental options in front of the amusement park, but we're not sure if all of them are reliable. So it's best to check online reviews to avoid any headaches. Also, make sure that you have travel insurance just in case things don't go along as planned.
Ooh, it's cold.
Yeah. You wanna do the goggles? Believe it or not, it's easy operating the boats they rent out. I thought it was complicated, but that was just all in my head. You'll get a briefing before the boat is handed over to you. Just follow the instructions and safety precautions and you'll be fine. After swimming around the coast near Torre del Bolo, we headed to the edge of Capo Caccia to check it out before going back to the port of Alghero.
Someone did something.
And that wraps up our trip to Sardinia. Thanks for watching and see you at the next destination.